everyone, today we will learn about graphing linear inequalities. As you came across graphing the linear equations without the inequality sign in the equation, but here we have an example, as I have already written, that this is the inequality sign that shows that this equation is representing the linear inequality. So it is not necessary that the linear equality will look like this. It could also be y is less than equal to 2x plus 1, or y is greater than 2x plus 1 without the equality sign, or y is less than 2x plus 1 without the equality sign. So these are the four different forms of linear inequalities. These are linear because the power of x and y is 1, and if the power of x and y is 2, it becomes quadratic inequalities. But here we are only discussing the linear inequalities. So I have written these just the different forms of the given equation, but we are going to discuss this one, that is y is greater than equal to 2x plus 1. So the first step is you have to plot y is equals to 2x plus 1. Why? Because in this equation we have the equality sign, greater than and equal to. So we will just consider the equality sign first and we will plot this equation on the graph. Let's see how you can do this, and then I will tell you the next step. So for plotting this linear equation, we have to take the random values of x and put the values in this equation to get the values of y. For example, if I start with the random values of x like 0, 1, 2, 3, minus 1, minus 2 and minus 3. You can take any values of the x and then put these values in the equation. This is called the equation 1. In this equation 1, so that you can get the values of y. So if I put the value minus 3 in equation 1, I will get minus 5, because minus 3 into 2 is minus 6. Minus 6 plus 1 is minus 5. If I put minus 2 in the equation, it will become minus 4 plus 1, that is minus 3. If I put minus 2, it will become minus 2 plus 1, that is minus 1. And if I put 0 in the equation 1, what I will get is 1. Then if I put 1 in the equation 1, I will get 3, and same is for 2, 3, 5 and this will be 7. So all what you need to do is you need to put these values of x in this equation to get the values of y corresponding to those points. So these values of x are the points that we have to use in the given equation to get the value of the output y. Now let's plot these values on the graph to see how this linear equation, currently it's a linear equation, it's not inequality, because I have eliminated the sign of inequality. I have just taken the equality sign. I'm just going to plot the line of this equation on the graph. So we'll start with the points x and y, that is minus 3 and minus 5. If I write here, one point will be minus 3 and minus 5. First point represents x and the after comma it represents y. Another point is minus 2, minus 3. Next is minus 1, minus 1. Then 0, 1. Then the next point is 1, 3. The next point is 2, 5. And the last one is 3, 7. You can take any number of points. It's up to you. I have just taken these 6 points just for the understanding. So let's plot it on the graph. Minus 3 is x and minus 5 is y. Let's see. It will be minus 3x and minus 5y. So this will be the point, that is minus 3 and minus 5. Then we have minus 2, that is x, and minus 3 is y. So this will be the point. Then next point is minus 1 and minus 1. This is minus 1 and minus 1 point. Then we have, this will be the next 0, 1 point. Then 1 is x and 3 is y. So this will be 1 and 3. Then 2 and 5. This will be 2 and 5. And then 3 and 7. And this will be 3 and 7. So this is how the line will look alike if I join the points together like this. This is the line representing the equation y is equals to 2x plus 1, or you can say the solution set. So this is the line. Now what is the next thing? Now I have to see what is the inequality sign. Here the inequality sign is greater than. So if I write here y is greater than and equal to 2x plus 1. So it means that the solution set of this equation or of this inequality, not the equality. So when it comes to, if I split this equation into y is equals to 2x plus 1 and y is greater than 2x plus 1. So for the solution of this inequality, we have to consider the solution of both these, of both the equality as well as the inequality. So here will be a relation of and between them. It means we have to include the points of equality as well and the points greater than this line. So when we have to plot the points greater than 2x plus 1 line, this is basically, this line is representing 2x plus 1. But this inequality is saying that all the points that are greater than as well as equal to this line. So when we shade the area or the solution set of this inequality, what we have to do, we have to consider all the area above this line, because we have the inequality of greater than. So if I shade the area, what I will get is this whole area. So I have just randomly mentioned it, that this whole area, if we say the equality only, this green line will represent the equality. But when it comes to the inequality, if I say what will be the solution set of this linear inequality, then in easiest way ever, I can say that the solution set will be the green line plus orange area, that is above the line, not the below the line. So this will be the solution set for while graphing the linear inequality. So in case we are not having the equality sign in the question, for example, if we have the question that y is greater than 2x plus 1, in that case the solution set will be just the orange area. Green line will not be included because there is no equality sign in this question. As the question that we are solving is having a equality sign, so this green line or the points lying on this green line will be included in the solution set of this inequality. While if there is no equality sign in this inequality, like this, I have given the example at the end, then you have to consider only the orange area, and the line, what will happen to the line? The line will become the dotted line. That will show that the points lying on the dotted line are not included in the solution set of this linear inequality. So this is how the equal sign and not equal sign, the equal sign in the inequality and without the equal sign, this is how they differ. So dotted line when there is no equality sign in the given equation, and the solid line when there is an equality sign in the given equation. So this is how you can graph the linear inequality. So I will discuss more examples in the next lecture. That's all from today's lecture. Thank you.